Shalom, family. How are we today? So, I wanted to come on and do a little quick video about why I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I used to love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving used to be one of my favorite holidays. Thanksgiving was one of my favorites. Get time to spend with your family, hang out, time off work. It was fun. I enjoyed it, but I don't celebrate it anymore. Um, and I'm not saying you should. But I will say this, it's not one of the holidays or holy days that the Most High gave us. People say, oh, it's just, you get to hang out with your family and you get to do all the things, right? But when you do research on where it came from, why would we celebrate people's demise? Because that's really what it was. A whole group of people lost their life, and then we're going to celebrate it and call it Thanksgiving. That sounds weird to me. Now, maybe it's me, but that just sounds weird. The Most High gives us a lot of holy days where if you just want to hang out with your family, He gives us those. He gives us a lot of those. Now, I will say, ham used to be one of my favorites. Man, I used to eat ham like crazy, and because I did so well with my ham, I really would do it up at my family's house. That was my job. I had to make the ham. Like my nieces and nephews was like, nope, if Auntie Carla didn't make it, we don't want it. Yeah, I don't do it anymore though, but because I don't eat ham either. But I think it's weird that we know where Thanksgiving came from because it's not in the Bible, but we know where it came from. We even know what happened and why they are actually want to now call it a celebration. I think that's really weird, don't you? I mean, I'm just saying, like, you and your whole family, right? Just think about it. You and your whole family gets unalived. And so now people want to make it a celebration. That just sounds weird to me. It just really does sound weird to me. It's just as crazy as it is for Columbus discovering America. So Columbus came to an area. These people were there, but he discovered it, even though people were already there. And we celebrate him. We get days off for work and all the things. It's a national holiday, Columbus Day. Why? Like really, why do we celebrate Columbus? What did he do again? Because I'm confused. And then now we want to celebrate the fact that all of these people were brutally unalived. And we call it Thanksgiving. Biblically, Thanksgiving means fast. It means to fast. Yeah. We've been taught a lot of untruths in this world, and we're lazy and we just like to listen to what people tell us and keep it moving. We are not like we're supposed to seek. We're supposed to research and try to figure out where these things come from, but we don't. We're okay with what people tell us and we just go along with it. And if we just took the time, and I'm not just saying you, me too. I love Thanksgiving. Shoot, what you mean? I enjoyed Thanksgiving. I couldn't wait for Thanksgiving. I used to buy two hams. What? Two hams and hook them up for my family and I. Um, When I say we were lazy, I was lazy too. They said celebrate it, I'm celebrating it. We get off of work and a couple of days off and all the things. Yes, I was okay with that. And I too was foolishly celebrating the demise of people because that's really what it is. Like, we just got to be honest. We just got to be honest. But I'm sure people say I'm reaching. Oh, that's a lot. That's just, you're just, no, 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 no. Be clear. Let's be clear. We are celebrating the fact that a group of people's lives were taken away from them, their land stolen. Like, this is wild. And I don't know why people won't research it and just look it up for yourself. Just look it up. I mean, it's crazy. We teach it in school about Thanksgiving, about what they did and all the things, but still people don't put two and two together. Like, yeah, that's kind of cruel. That's kind of crazy. That's why the Most High gave me teaching our children Yah's way. I have a whole curriculum and it tells you the truth. Yeah, I don't know. My daughter was weird because she sent me a text and said, "What would you like to have for Thanksgiving? Turkey or something else?" I think maybe she said chicken because she know I don't do pork or, anything like that. I don't do anything that the Most High said not to eat. I don't do it. And I'm like, why would she ask me that? I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't care what y'all eat. No, I don't. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, thank you. Mm-mm. I don't celebrate it, and I will never celebrate it again. Um, and I tell my grandson, I'm his homeschool teacher, and I tell him why we don't celebrate it and why but he's still 10, so if his mom or whoever is celebrating it and, food, because he loves to eat, he's going to go along with it. But I'm just thanking the Most High that he's getting the truth so that when he becomes an adult, he can make his own choice. Now, if he still chooses to celebrate it, he knows the truth because I'm telling him and I'm teaching him. So, yeah, I wish we would come up out of this and stop allowing the world to dictate how we live. The Most High is supposed to dictate how we live because we're supposed to follow Him. But instead, we follow the world and whatever the world says. And yeah, I live in a house where I'm the only one that follows the Most High. And, you know, ooh, I pray that they don't have a Christmas tree up in here. Well, I'm gonna put some blessing oil on that thing because it's like, oh, please don't do it. Because I can remember Christmas. I loved Christmas, especially, my birthday's not around Christmas, but it's in December. I used to just like just sitting and gazing at the lights on the tree. It was mesmerizing to me. Yeah. But now that I know that the truth that, how could the Most High been in a manger in the wintertime? Hmm. Yeah, no, I don't think so. And then they teach us that the new year begins in January when what happens in January? Things are dying, it's cold, it's the new year starts usually when people plant crops, right? So like things are alive and it's yeah, we've just been teaching each other lies, and no one is willing to, I'm not going to say no one, but most of us are not willing to say, you know what, it ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it. All of the holy days that the Most High gives us where you can have time to spend with your family and eat all you want. Well, not eat all you want because He don't want us to be gluttonous, but just to enjoy family and enjoy the food and things. Why must it be Thanksgiving? Why do we have to do it on Thanksgiving? So do you think the people who lost their lives and their ancestors, I mean not their ancestors, yeah, their families that are, that still made it and still live here, do you think they would celebrate that? I wonder if, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to get people to see it the way that the Most High is trying to show it to us. If you want to give gifts and you want to just go have a day where you and your family can eat, the Most High gives us holy days where we can do all of that. You can just make up a new day just for you and your family. We're just going to have this day for us. And then not Thanksgiving, though. Do it some other time. Why Thanksgiving? I'm not, yeah, I would, that's crazy to me. Now that I'm like paying attention and actually doing the research on my own and, looking stuff up, it's like, hmm, that's crazy. I mean, it's really crazy. And what's so crazy about it is the fact that they tell us this part. They do tell us that in school. What happened, how it happened, but no one seems to care. Um, because it's Thanksgiving. We supposed to hang out and do things, this, that, and the other. We could do it at any time. We could do that anytime. You don't have to do it on those man-made holidays. It's not about spending time with your family. I just don't see that. It's got to be more to it. People get upset when you talk about not celebrating Thanksgiving or Christmas. People get really upset. And it's just like, why? That's the question. Why? Why do you get so upset? Why is it you have to celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving? Why? That's the same like Easter. Now, that was one holiday that used to throw me off when I was a child, and I would say, what does the bunny have to do with Easter? Like, I never understood the bunny. Now, it's supposed to be about his son. He rose from the dead after the 3 days. So where'd the bunny come in at? Like where's he coming in at? Like it's weird. But nobody really would answer me. They always said I was trying to be smart and funny. You no, that's not what they said. Not smart or funny. They said I was being, oh my gosh, what was this word? Because they should say it to me a lot. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I don't remember that word. They used to say it to me all the time. But pretty much they were saying that I was difficult. I'm just trying to be difficult. She always asking questions. I always was asking questions because I wanted to know, especially if it didn't make sense to me. I want to know, but they never really want to answer me. Oh, girl, go and sit down somewhere. Stop asking all these questions. Why? What does the bunny have to do with Easter? I'm confused. Just like Santa Claus. If this is about the birth of Christ, where does Santa Claus come in at? Like, what is he all on the reindeers and all of the things. What does that got to do with any of it? It doesn't have anything to do with any of it. That alone should make people say, why are they mixing all these things together like that? But we don't think like that. We're so worldly. We just see what we see. We do the traditions we've been doing, and that's what we do. And that's just what it is. And we'll argue you down why we shouldn't do it. Yeah. Biblically, Thanksgiving means to fast. Um, and morally, it's about people's being unalive. So that alone should make people say, "No, I'm done with that. I'm not doing the Thanksgiving thing." I mean, but it is like I said, you do what you want. That's why the Most High gives us free will. You have free will to make the choice that you want to make for you and your family. But, but when the Most High comes back and he's, like, hey, you chose to do this, that, and the other, it'll be too late to say, okay, I apologize. It'll be too late. So I'm just saying, even if you just don't, you just feel like we got to have a time where we can just spend time with our family, you can do that any day. Doesn't have to be Thanksgiving. Doesn't have to be. But it's your choice. Your choice. And let me just say this, if you decide to look up the information that I ever give, don't just Google. Don't just Google. Go to a library. Get really in depth Bibles where you can, do some research and do your homework. Don't just Google stuff because the Google is going to tell you what it tells you. Now, I'm not going to say that it won't give you the truth, but I will say that what's on top is normally what people go for. That's not going to tell you. It's going to tell you what most people look up. It's going to tell you what most people, click on for the most part. Because, everything is about that algorithm, So go to the library. Before they close all the libraries down. Like most people don't even go to the library anymore. Go to the library. Do some real in-depth research on what we've been taught all these many years. It'll surprise you. Like it really will surprise you. But I know most people just be looking at this video, be like, "Oh, here she goes. She talking that crazy stuff." No, it's not nothing crazy about it. But again, even if I'm crazy, I wouldn't want to chance it. That's just always something I always said. Even if everything I'm saying about the Most High and that, excuse me, and His Son is wrong, just outright wrong, it's not going to harm me at all to do it either way. But it can harm you if I'm right. And then when He comes to judge, it'll be too late. You won't be able to fix it. So why not just do it anyway? Do your research, people. I'm serious. Do your research. Look these things up. Look it up. You'll be surprised the things we've been taught has been just straight lies. It's been straight lies. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your night. Shalom, family.